Population control. I told you. I told y'all years and years ago when I done that video, in that video, that they was gonna take that video down. And they did. It was the first longest video ever done. It was over an hour long. And it was called Population Control and Depopulation and Real Talk. And I pray that this one go through. Years ago, when we was talking about chemtrails, polluting the water, birth control. It's the reason why it's called birth control. Think about it. Part of the punishment was, what did the Bible say, ladies, women? Your pain will be multiplied in childbirth. You're supposed to experience that pain because of the sin that happened. And what do this world system do? They give you epidural shots. They give you things that take away the pain. They give you birth control so you do not supposed to have children, because another thing that the Most High said was be fruitful and multiply. He didn't say with no any and everybody though. My wife texted me something the other day, and I'm not shocked when it comes to Bill Gates and Fauci and so many of them. This clip is very disturbing if you look at it and you are in my race. Because they sitting down at this table and they talking about 300 million people need to be wiped off the earth because the earth is too full of people and that we need to depopulate. And that's why they targeted Africa so much. And he said when it came to Africa, the Africans, out his own mouth. And then, of course, somebody else, they was repeating it, said that all of them people in Africa need to be killed. They need to be killed. Somebody gonna catch where I'm really going with this video, because a lot of things I cannot say if y'all want me to continue to stay on here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'll send you this if you want to see it. They need to be killed because they are worthless people. They don't need to be here. Kill them. And see, the thing about Africa is when they show all these pictures and images of Africa, they don't never show you really the good side. Africa is really beautiful. It's not a country, it's a continent. But they show you the bad side. There's a movie called Blood Diamond. I want you to check it out if you have never seen it before. Blood Diamond. And it shows you about them diamonds and how rich Africa really was and why they stole and shot up and killed so many people. But not to jump off into that. If you just look at what this system continues to do, you should start seeing it, that they want more and more people dead. They want more and more people to die. Then they come up with certain things to make it look like they're not really doing what they're really doing. Somebody catch this. Read between the lines. And population control is nothing new. It's been going on for years. This is why you better be real careful with what you eating, what you drinking, where you going, who you hanging with, all that kind of good stuff, etc., etc. They've been killing off for years. This ain't just started. So much I want to go into. So much I want to go into. But you think about just the title alone, depopulate. If you had a way to really take out people, what would you use? How would you use it? How would you promote it? But I'm going to say this, and even in this video, most of us have been spiritually dead for generations after generations. Spiritually dead. Not awake on what's really going on. I love my brother Jay West, his screen name when it says The Great Awakening. They're going to continue to come out with stuff to depopulate. I'm just naming a few things. Like I say, birth control. Think about that. They don't want no more babies born. Another guy made a statement, say, man, black people need to be dead anyway because they like #1 for babies being born out of wedlock. But I'm throwing stuff at you, hoping you catch it. Why do you think they flood the black community so much with dope? Why do you think when such and such stuff come out, it hits the black communities first? Hmm. Why do you think so many of us fall for what this system is throwing out and accept it? Why do you think CNN promotes so much of what CNN promotes? Fox 4 promotes and what they promote. Who own it? See, the real gangsters, you ain't seeing their face. I'm so sick of these youngsters walking around here talking about they gangster and that's gangster. And then you know what's real gangster? The Federal Bank. You know what's real gangster? People like Martha Stewart. People that know how to work the system and get away with so much stuff and rob it. That's gangster. But one day, every knee shall bow, and every tongue must confess that he is the Most High. I knew that video was going to get taken down when I done it because I let out too much information. We talked about chemtrails years ago. We talked about if you was a farmer and what's going on with your crops. And now look at what they're doing to most farmers. They don't even want them growing nothing. Population control. They want control over everything. I'll leave you with that. Shalom.